everybody, it's the Budgeting Flight Attendant. Welcome to my first cash envelope stuffing of 2025. I know that January is almost over. I am stuffing my paycheck late, which is why there is going to be a very small amount here, which we'll count this in a second. Just kind of a quick chat. 2025, I instead made it a goal to slow down. I know that a lot of people are ramping up their goals, and it really does seem like it's going to be a lot of people's year. I said that in the last video, but I love the attitude of everybody about 2025. And a lot of people are doing a no spend year, which I thought about that for myself, but I already don't spend on things that I don't need. So that doesn't really work out. And I also kind of was thinking about my future. I'm second guessing flight school, okay, for now. The reason for that is because I have come up with so many business ideas for the last, 10 years. And I feel like I have a lot of really good ones. And I've always kind of thought, eventually one day I will do those. Obviously not in the near future, but one day I will. And I've considered building my own business, maybe owning a franchise. I've considered being a pilot. At the end of the day, my goal is more to just increase my income in some kind of way, which is where the pilot thing came about. I do love flying. As you guys know, I have been to flight school a little bit, but I've been working first class a lot, which means I'm a lot closer to the pilots physically on the plane, and so I talk to them a lot more. And I've been asking them lately, I ask every last one of them, what do you do to entertain yourself up there on the long flights? And they said, well, you don't really have much to do. You can talk to each other, you could bring a book, but that's about it. And I was kind of thinking to myself, I'm like, oh my God, if I'm stuck on a 5-hour flight with another pilot I don't like, or, if that's all you can do and you're just sitting there, I kind of thought about it and I was like, what kind of life is that? Am I going to enjoy the job? And sure, it pays a ton, but is that worth it? Is that worth time of my life? You know what I mean? So I've kind of been second guessing it. Like I said, I do love flying planes, but I think I like manually flying planes. Planes with airlines now, they're all, for the most part, autopilot. There is, of course, some task loading that the pilots have to do, but at the end of the day, they're more kind of computer operators. So, I kind of have been second guessing it. It's not off the table, but I have been second guessing it. And as a result, I did take away the flight school envelope, and I will tell you about what I did with that money in that envelope here in a second. But anyway, long-winded story short, even though I already told it, my goal now for 2025 is to slow down because I have so many ideas. Slow down, just do what you know to do to build wealth. And for right now, that is to pay off debt. I have debt, get rid of it. You know what I mean? So I've been having a shift in focus, just get rid of the debt already. Anyway, so I'll continue that in a second. Today I'm stuffing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 130, 35, 40, 45, 46, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So that's 160. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. So $170 is getting stuffed today. And I am going to start with my YouTube engagement jar. I'm going to bring that forward. So on the last video, I got 7 likes and 7 comments, which adds up to 14. So today I'm going to put $14 into the YouTube engagement jar. If you hear tapping, that is the dog. I apologize. And then I brought a couple of my wallet envelopes out just because It's a small amount, but I want to make sure my bases are covered. So groceries, I have less than a week before my next paycheck, and my fiance also contributes to the groceries here and there. So I don't necessarily feel like I need to put a ton towards groceries, so I'm just gonna put 40. And then for gas, I'm also gonna put 40 because we have a total of 3 cars between us, and we kind of rotate what we drive just for different reasons, and I'm not sure what all of their gas tanks are like at the moment, and it's kind of whoever gets in there with a low tank, they fill it up at this point. But okay. So let me go into this binder. So something that happened since I last saw you guys, I accidentally paid off my medical debt. I meant to just make the payment, but I accidentally marked to pay off the medical debt, which took up most of my last paycheck. And you know, in ordinary circumstances, when I'm tight on money and I don't have anything in savings, I would spend on a credit card until my next payday. But I was fortunate enough to have an emergency fund of $1,000. So instead of spending from a credit card, I spent from that. So there was $800 missing from my emergency fund. So with the flight school envelope, I did have $1,700 in it. I redistributed $800 of that towards my emergency fund to replenish. So that left $900. $400 I decided to put towards a credit card, and then the other $500 I did put towards, oh yeah, there was also an extra $25 in there which I put towards the Costco membership, but the other $500 I put towards my phone because, you know, I bought mine back in 2020. It's on its way out of service, you guys. The phone itself, not like, anyway. So I redistributed $500 to this fund so that, you know, when it finally dies, I have the money to buy a new one. So $500, $600, $705 is in phone now. So that's kind of what happened with my flight school fund. Like I said, I'm not ruling out flight school, but I'm slowing down. I'm refocusing my goals based on what's happening now. And right now, I shouldn't worry about that. I need to just pay down debt already. Okay, so the rest of this money I am actually going to stuff into savings challenges, which is my white binder. And this envelope I am saving for Mini Mondays, and I do want to we'll put $25 towards Mini Mondays. I'll do 1, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So that's 25 there, and I'm gonna put that in this envelope to contribute towards Mini Mondays. And then let me go to my challenges. I don't have an airplane occasions challenge today, so I'm gonna skip that one, but I am gonna do the flight crew scratch off. You guys, by the way, my Etsy shop, Etsy closed my shop down. Well, I guess for some of you it's saying that I'm just not selling anything right now, but it told me that it closed my shop down, and they're like, you can't dispute it either, so, you know, nice having you kind of message from Etsy. And I'm like, huh? Like, I don't know what I did wrong, you know? It's not like I don't pay, you know, whatever fees or anything like that. So I don't know what happened, but to be honest, I'm not really like motivated to get it back anyway though, because I feel like Etsy takes way too much of the profits, and I feel like it's kind of almost not worth it. And I'm looking at other options on how to sell my challenges, because at the end of the day, I really do love my challenges and I would love to share them with you guys, but I don't know what other platform to do that on. If you guys have any insight, like I know that some budgeters have sold on Instagram, but I don't know how to do that. Do you just use Cash App? Like, you know, and then how do you create a shipping label? I don't know. Anyway, so right now Etsy is not available, at least like my shop. So all these challenges, man, I don't know. I'm gonna pick one at random. Okay, I am gonna scratch off this fun one. They're having a party on the plane. Whoop whoop. Scratch this off. I only have one left, so hopefully. Oh wow, this is actually one. Okay. So just $1 is going into the envelope. Okay, next challenge is the 100 envelope challenge. And let's just see what we have left. 20, 40, 45, 50. Let's see. In that case, I'm probably just gonna do the 50. Why not? Short and sweet video if I do that. So 50 is right here. And I'm gonna put it in this one, the 26 through 50. And that is it for the 100 envelope challenge, and that is also it for the cash that I had left. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this short and sweet video. And again, I'm sorry you guys haven't done a cash stuffing in a while. Like I said, the inconsistency in filming is purely because I needed to realign my goals and really understand what I'm trying to do here. And as long as I'm building wealth at the end of the day, then I can achieve whatever business or career move that I want to achieve, because no matter what my plan is, it's gonna cost money at some point. So I'm dialing my goals back for a minute, and I'm just gonna pay off debt. And my next video for you guys is going to be an updated debt confession. I'm very excited. So stay tuned for that. I shouldn't be excited for that. I'll see you in the next video, which is an updated debt confession. Bye.
Lights are shining bright. My friends are in the club, we'll go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right. If I just had your number, I would let you know how I feel. You walk up to me, start dancing to the music and the chase. Like this was meant to be. Take my hand, I feel my heart beat, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending. Come home with me. Let's write a history. Tonight I'll make you see. It's all about us. It's all about us. As we're dancing close together, making out. It's all about us. It's all about us. There's a magic in your eyes, can't get enough. Feel your hands, the way you're touching me around my neck. Got chills down my back, you do it right. The way you're holding me, no, I don't want this moment to stop. No need to fight it, I cannot hide it. We won't regret it, so come with me, maybe we're meant to be. A perfect melody, and I don't want this moment to stop. Time to go home. Don't want this night to end. Yeah, about time we stop pretending.